Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bourbon Battalion. I am your host, Bobby, and I'm glad to be back. I've been away for a little bit, traveling, business, doing all kinds of weird stuff. So I'm back. What is up? Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody is healthy and happy and getting better. Ben? Ben's in here. Kennedy. Juniper Lane. Merry Christmas to you. Daniel, good to see you, brother. So, yeah, I thought I'd come in and do a live since it's the last one for the holidays started. And so, just got back from Portugal. I was over in Portugal for 10 days, and then I had a lot of work stuff going on. So, it's been crazy. So, we'll go through and do some stuff and get some stuff figured out. Um, I know I got some people watching that know I love them, and they love me, and I'm proud of them. So, without a doubt, I'm glad that I had a chance to get on tonight. What's up, John T? Good to see you, brother. Very good to see you. So I was sitting here. I have watched some stuff people were doing here and there, and there's all this talk about, Saffel and Old Rippy and the Baron series, and I was like, well, I'm really going to just open this up to nothing more than anybody could jump in if they want and whatever. But I'm just going to sit and shoot the breeze for an hour, talk with whoever wants to jump on. And I'm going to go through this Baron series, right? So there are three of them in the Baron series. There's the Bond and Lillard, the WB Saffel, and the Old Rippy. So you have 100 proof, 104, and 107. So I'm going to work my way up. So I put the link in the chat. If anybody wants to get on, by all means, jump on. The more the merrier. I'll go for the whole hour. If it dribbles over a little bit, then I'll do that as well. I have spent a good amount of time on Instagram lately. Excuse me for the throat. I've got a scratchy throat. Had it for weeks and weeks. The rest, easy. I am not COVID or no form of COVID, because when I was over in Portugal, I had to be tested so many times it ain't even funny. So I've been tested, I think, 8 of the 10 days. So yeah, hopefully everybody's good to go. I know there's going to be a bunch of people over there on Adriana's, which is fine. I hope everybody is supporting everybody in the tubes. But I've been busy with a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. So quick update on what's going on with Bourbon Time Whiskey Tasting Experience. Yeah, that's funny, Dean. But yeah, so it's going well. I think they're going to start demoing here this week or next, somewhere in there. So I'm still shooting for a first quarter open, hopefully February, but we'll see. Contractors are lined up, architects lined up. That's all being done. Meet again next week. We should have the electric, plumbing, and those designs all done. And if everything goes right, we should be remodeling starting hopefully in January, which would put me somewhere into a February, March. So I've really been working on the idea of being open to first quarter. So the meetings today went great. Everything was going good. Everything's on track for what I'm hoping for. So it's exciting. I love it. Love everything about it. It's a lot of fun. Stressful, excuse me, but a lot of fun. So I'm rocking my Backbone bourbon shirt, my Backbone glass. Compliments of Nolan at Backbone. If you look over here, my shoulder there, you see the old bones. That isn't even released yet. So I have a review coming up on that. That'll probably drop sometime next week. I'm going to be back to doing reviews. I'm going to do a lot more of review stuff. I don't know that I'm going to be doing nearly as much live because I don't know that I'll have the time. I have so much going on that it's really hard to carve out a lot of time to go into doing a lot of different things. So we'll see how it progresses, whether I do periodic lives or if I stay on a schedule. If I do, it'll just be a minimal schedule. I'll keep it just to an hour and not really focus more on that. I'd rather spend more time doing reviews and new stuff. I have, I think, 6 reviews that I just have to edit, and then I'll get those out. But while I'm sitting here, let's get into this. So first one I'm going to do is Bond and Willard. So this is part of the Baron series, right? And if you notice, these are all, batch 1. This is compliments of the Gunny. Gunny has his stuff there. And so I'll tell you what's really cool reading these labels, because they have so much weird stuff wrote on them. That's like this is a real delicacy of flavor, superiority in strength, beauty in the sparkle. It bears no equal. So a lot of fun stuff there. Yeah, no worries, Ben. Whatever. So let's pour some of this and see how they measure up against each other. So, yeah, I started talking about the sap on that stuff because I've had these before. I just haven't had them recently. So I decided, well, I'm going to go through and do them and talk about them and see what I think. I think the nose is great. But so what else is going on with me? Hair's growing out. Beard is growing out. Realistically, everything is going very good. I don't have any complaints of any kind. Just a lot of my regular job, which takes up a good amount of my time, and then getting everything ready for the other job, which is the shop. And then I just started business planning for the second iteration, which is the VIP Cigar Lounge, which is a different business altogether. The third one is the Old Rippy. So Bond and Willard, WB Sappful, and Old Rippy. And right now I'm just acclimating my palate. I haven't drank today. I was just kind of warming up with something. So I was like throwing it over the sides of my tongue as soon as I can to try to get everything acclimated and get the saliva glands fired up. So I know that, let's see, Kitty, Demoner, So I know of the lives that I will be doing, there is a couple that I have planned. I will say the upcoming reviews, there's going to be a Starlight review. There's going to be the Old Bones from Backbone is in there. There's some Grand Traverse City, which is a little bit different than the regular Traverse City. They had a really interesting peated American whiskey. And you're like, well, how can you have a peated American whiskey? Well, they imported the peat. So that was kind of cool. Got the Peat Monster. Yeah, I had Peat Monster in Portugal. And I had that with some really nice Cuban cigars. So, and I was fortunate enough I got to share it with some of the people over there. So they weren't so much on the Peat Monster from the Compass Box, but they liked the cigars. And I had the Padromo. I think I had 2 different Padromos. I had the Padromo Maduro Habano, and I had a Padromo, I forget the other one. But I had multiple Padromo Habanos. This has a little bit of that old, musty, weird taste to it. That older style where you get a little like a weird funk to it, like Grandma's or Hope Chest. Get this like I don't know this weird agey funk. Um, Not near as moldy as you might have had at your grandma's house, but so let's see here. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong. So not to sound like a noob as I am one, but I tried an old fashioned tonight, and it is nearly the most delicious thing I have ever put in my mouth. Hey, I love old fashions, especially if they're done right. I have no beef doing old fashions, that's for sure. I would say that that's typically my go-to mixed drink. So yeah, I'm not surprised that you love that. Especially if they made you a really good old fashioned. You can't go wrong with an old fashioned. And it gets interesting. Your old fashions change based on the whiskey you're using, right? So um, don't be surprised that you find some that you like and some that you don't. Do you happen to know what whiskey they put in it? Yeah, I'll tell you, good old fashions are fire, man. If you know what you're doing, you know how to make it. My daughter makes a mean old fashioned, and I order old fashions all the time. But I usually ask them: Are they muddling? Are they not muddling? What are they doing with it? What are they using to use the sweetness with it? Are they putting an orange peel in it? Are they not? Are they doing other? I mean, there's so many things that I get really anal about it. But a good old fashioned is great, especially if you're somewhat new into the game, right? So the thing that's interesting is getting your Four Roses single barrel. Oh damn, yeah, that ain't gonna suck. You made it, right? Yeah, that ain't gonna suck at all. Single barrel select. It's when you have somebody put in something just not to say uh, bottom shelf or lackluster, but typically when you start talking about um, when you talk about having something that is with an old fashioned, you kind of want a certain flavor appeal or test appeal. Oh, Belle's not on here tonight. She just put the baby to bed upstairs. Did I say Belle was going to be on tonight? I don't think I did. Normally she would have been, but she has a Christmas party tomorrow at work. So she's up getting stuff prepared for that. She said she might swing by and say hello or something, but she's making some kind of food or something else. So, but what's up, Bourbon? Bourbon and Clint. Clint, how are you, buddy? How'd your test go? I'm not hating the Bond and Lower at all, which is weird because it's 100 proof, but I'll tell you what, it's got a good bite on it. It comes in a little lackluster with big mouthfeels. Great mouthfeels for 100 proof. There's one in the beard contest. Why is Ben trying to grow a beard? I didn't know Ben was growing a beard. Any recent pickups since I've been back home? No. Nope. I haven't even been to the store. Now I'll go tomorrow. I know there's some stuff dropping here in Ohio, and Clint can tell you more about that. I talked to Clint, and there's some stuff dropping, so I may go out there and look and see what happens in my local store. I don't know that there'll be anything here. I know there's some stuff dropping all over the state. Both when you talk about Columbus and some of those other ones. Yeah, I told you when you said that, I thought, Clint, you might have just had that. I'm growing out my hair too, Ben, but I don't have the big hair that Bourbon has. So this guy, when it comes in, after you start to acclimate, comes in really nice on the palate. Has a lot of, I guess you'd say, kind of the signature notes. Oh, holy, hold on. What's up, brother?
I'm home.
You're home. What's up?
We got you.
Dude, I didn't know that. Dude, I'm so happy for you.
That was the point. There's a reason we wanted you to do this live stream tonight. That way, you know.
Look, yeah, I just made my whole night. I made my whole night. I guarantee you I'm having a cigar at 9.
I guarantee I'm probably having another one.
Yeah, well, I know you are.
That
wasn't a maybe. That's a guess what you're doing at 9.
I'm having another cigar.
That's for damn sure. Dude, I love you so much.
I love you too, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, you lied a little bit, Daniel. You lied a lot. There's a lot of lying going on. Lots. That was some serious lack of integrity. That's all.
Oh well, it was at my request.
Good cause, so I could accept it.
It was at my request, so
that's okay.
So
he knows. He knows I'm kidding.
I listen. You know, for those that don't know, that I was gone for a little while, and between Daniel and Bobby, they kept me grounded. New word I learned. They kept me grounded.
That's a good word to learn. So I'm going to throw down this WB Saffel real quick. I want to see what they're like. You know, I'll tell you what, the Bond and Willard's a great old style timey whiskey.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a lot of like what you'd think of with classic bourbon notes or bourbon whiskey notes. There's not like bunches of sweetness or nothing like that. It's much more of like bitters and spices. So you definitely feel like it would be more with a rye mash.
Got you.
I didn't really look it up or care to look it up. I figured, you know what? I just wanted to try them. I wasn't going to get too in depth because I just wanted to come on for an hour because I was requested to come on and go live.
Oh man.
You know for sure there probably was a chance I wasn't.
I know. That's why I pushed so hard.
My voice back all the way. So the other thing is a lot of people don't know. I had almost lost my voice completely for a while.
So all that hot air, I hear all that hot air is bad for your throat.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's definitely not what it is, Dick. So, no, Bridget had.
Oh man.
Holy hell, that's really good on the nose.
Okay.
So this WB Saffel comes in at 1.
In my rush, I think I left my damn freaking glass. Son of a bitch! I'm totally unprepared. I'll be right back, Bobby.
Well, I can tell you the very first note I had on the WB Saffel was stout. That had a very signature kind of like stout note. It is delicious. That's really good. This blows away the Bond and Willard for sure. It's got a really rich on the nose, really bold. It's got like this cocoa chocolate type of stout, maybe even a dark, rich coffee bean note. But definitely sweet. Like there's like a, what's that sweet? Oh man, it's like kind of like a melted dark. I don't know. This is really good. What do you have there? Well, Lafroig. I mean, nice sherry oak finish. That's good that's some good shit. You know, and I've turned into such a Scotch dude. It's not even funny.
I know. Imagine that. I told you would.
Well, I always knew, but listen, I'll tell you right now, there's no doubt about it. Depending on what I'm smoking and that stuff, there's some of them that definitely call for me on a bourbon. It'll be like, I know right when I have it, I was like, oh, I need to be on this. So it's nice to have that big, vast knowledge of it crossed. So, I know there was a couple. I know that there was someone in here pretty new that I know that I don't remember talking to before. So I'm going to scroll back up here real quick because I'm trying to remember who it was. Something Journey at the Juniper Lane. That's it. So Juniper Lane, just so if you don't know, this right here is my main fucking dude. I'm just saying. This guy and Daniel H is running
man.
somewhere.
I appreciate you guys. You know, it meant the world to me to have you guys in my corner. So
we're always there. Well, have you had this WB Saffel? I haven't had it in a long time, and man, did I forget how good it is. It is delicious.
You know, I mean, listen, man. After being gone for a minute, everything tastes a little different. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, remember, you got to reacclimate your palate, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's not going to come back like that.
You'd be surprised.
You do see the hair I'm catching you.
I don't think so.
Slowly, I'm catching and not caught you. I got a long way to go. I know I see your little man bun back here being all cute. You and your Kurt Cobain hair, mustache. Now you just got to be pissed off that Madonna charges way too much for her tickets.
Oh, man.
You got the shirt, the look, the hat. You got everything going on.
I mean, you know, dude, I feel more like me, man. Just goofing off and having a freaking blast, man. Got all my Christmas shopping done in like 2 days.
Oh yeah, I'm not even done yet.
I'm fucking done, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was efficient. Like I was like focused, you know. Hey Ben, how are you, buddy? Dude, I see you in there. So.
What's up, Anthony? Cheers, buddy. I gotta send him.
Oh, hey man, Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Anthony, you launched a channel too? Like, I mean, shit happened while I was gone, man. I saw that, man. I guess I got another one to go subscribe to. Bobby, did I pause?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay. I was about to say shit, man. I was like, something happened. I was like, holy cow. Oh, looky there.
That was me. You know, it's weird for me to be that quiet for that long. It's an odd thing, you know.
What's up, Adam?
Adam's in here. Anthony.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic.
Couldn't pick a better night to jump on because the dude's here. Dude, I'll tell you what. I had a really interesting Instagram cigar night one night. There was some real debonair dudes that was just out chilling, and it was late at night, and I was kind of like, you know,
debonair, huh? Yeah, is that like hair all the way off to the side?
No, like the one guy's like the feature cover of a magazine where he's like more into like a gentleman lifestyle type of thing. Where he's
that isn't those two like brothers, those guys, right?
Yeah. Chabert critiques and a couple cigar pair extraordinaire and a couple other guys.
Yeah.
But the guy I was talking to, he was a jarhead, right? He's a fellow, and we was in there shooting the breeze and that shit. Dude, we had so much fun sitting there shooting the breeze, and it was just hanging out, just having nothing but cigars and whiskey, talking. So I like meeting a lot of different people from a lot of different regions and a lot of different, you know, the more the better. Of course.
Absolutely, my man.
Ben's like, Zach looks like a member of a 90s ska band.
Hi, Zach.
Oh, my girl, Belle. Oh, my gosh. How are you, sweetheart? It's freaking great to see you. How are you? I'm fantastic.
Good.
I'm fantastic. Oh,
I text her upstairs, that's like, Zach's back. And she was
oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you.
So.
I have my office Christmas party tomorrow. So I'm in the middle.
You got that? Is it ugly sweater? Is it an ugly sweater Christmas party? Because those are the best ones.
I don't care what it is, but I'm making a white elephant And so I have to pick. Well, none of them are watching this, but I'm making a Guess Who, like the board game with
With
everybody.
like people in the office.
And I'm freaking
That
dying
is
over here.
awesome.
I know. Isn't it
That
great?
is-
They're not going to expect
is
it.
so
Like, oh,
awesome.
this new girl, she's going to be boring and play it safe. No.
Well, Chris ain't
That's
No, he's
yeah.
not.
They don't know you well
Her
enough.
boss is the guy that's in the Mid Ohio Bourbon Boys with me,
Uh-huh.
who's our county prosecuting attorney.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, that pays off whenever, you get popped
Yeah.
and shit.
I mean, he's good to know. It's good to know. He's a good guy to know. Hey, if you know something first, give me like a 24-hour notice.
I'm not familiar with Burns poetry. Sorry, Bueller.
Now.
But you been all right, Belle?
Oh, yeah. I've been great. I've been really
Fantastic.
tired because,
Well, she got a new job.
yeah.
That was new.
So this is gonna sound really weird, and I can't believe that I'm actually gonna say this in public. But I like do yoga and meditate and shit now.
Bro,
I'm
I
like,
love yoga.
Dude, that's good stuff.
I
One of my Mid Ohio Bourbon Boys is a meditation coach.
mean, like I have had so much positive, come from that. It is absolutely amazing, and to quote one of my friends, it's the hippy dippy bullshit, right?
Hippy dippy.
You've never seen anything until you've seen a 65-year-old man walking out into a courtyard blowing bubbles just for fun. I'll tell you what, it was a blast. It was hilarious. Right after he made the hippy dippy bullshit comment, so he found some bubbles and he was forced to blow them in public, and he actually had a good time. So, but man, I missed you guys. I wanted to surprise you so bad. I was just like, God, I feel so bad like ghosting him for like a week, but I'm hoping that like when this happens, it's just gonna be like, what?
Because you did it. You like straight up went quiet. And I was like, well, I thought it was all good, right? So to me, I'm like, well, this is good. I mean, because good, for me, it was all, I had nothing but positive thoughts about it.
Well, I mean, of course. I just, it was definitely an experience, right? It was definitely an experience, something that needed to happen.
I'll be
and
back.
I'm so much better for it.
So, I know you are. I mean,
So
I've said that from the very first time that.
Yeah, but it just
Kitty blows bubble for the cats.
Yeah. Oh, is that the Deli Sugar Kitty?
There's the old Rippy. See who wins this freaking Baron series. I'm pretty sure this WB South is going to kill all of it. It's not even in the same contest. But these are all batch ones, so.
Uh-huh.
Now that's more classic bourbon.
Oh man.
That's way more of a classic corn. Dude, I hammered my Peat Monster Compass box when I was over there.
Oh, it's good, ain't it?
Oh, I got plowed. So I didn't get plowed on the Peat Monster, but it was the finishing thing, right? I don't know if you had a chance to see. Did you see that little snippet I did on that rum? It was
no. I haven't, dude. I haven't. I'm so out of touch.
Well, they had this Jamaican rum that this guy really wanted me to try, and it was 138.2 proof, but it was flipping delicious, And when you start with rum, you don't get the tartness of grain because rum's made from sugar, so you're more on that sweet note. And but it was delicious because at high proof, it kind of knocked that sweet down some.
Of course.
And I was like, dude, this is delicious. He's like, I can't believe you can drink that. And I was like, well, it's only 138. I mean, I can drink 138. So, but I was sitting there for a while and I drank it and I was fine. You know, everything was all good. And I had a wine with my dinner. And then, you know, I started with a beer. So I went beer to wine to 138 proof rum. And then my really good judgment, I went up to my room and I was like, I'm going to get my Pete Monster and a cigar and go outside and call Steve. And the next day, my brother called me and said, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Did we talk?"
When one Marine calls the other Marine the next morning and says, "Are you okay?" There obviously was a problem.
Yeah, I said, he said, "Yeah, do you remember talking to me?" I said, "Vaguely."
Vaguely.
He said, "Did we talk for like an hour or two?" And I was like, "Oh."
You know, you
I'm alive. I had everything that I thought I should have. So I guess
except water.
I think I drank water. I didn't wake up with a hangover.
Well, that's positive.
I just didn't remember.
And you know, you probably got a decent night of sleep when there's not a freight train in your room, right?
Oh, yeah, you know, that's for damn sure. It wakes you up every time except for when you need to actually get up to leave to get to the airport.
Oh, that was a great weekend, man. That was a fantastic weekend.
You know, and you saw how fast I didn't really sweat. I was like, oh, well, I'll just call United and flip my next turn. What's up, Marty? Merry Christmas to you as well, buddy.
Oh, man.
So we'll wait for our exciting news for a different day.
Oh, yeah. We need to discuss. We're kind of letting it out of the bag that there may be something coming in the 22, but
yeah. No, there's not maybe. There's something coming in 2022.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. It was more beard.
Gotcha. More beard. Yeah.
Ponytail.
So that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed you, brother. I missed you a lot, man.
Dude. I'm so happy. I was worried. This is like my whole night has been changed. And I had a really good day when I went down and talked about the shop. There's some stuff I need to update you on. Some stuff, man. There's some crazy stuff going on. Some of the timelines of different projects I had are maybe bumping up.
That's a good thing.
Iteration and third iteration might be sooner. I could be to the third iteration within the 5-year mark.
Well, that's phenomenal.
I mean,
that just shows growth. But remember, you want it to be scalable growth.
Right. That's why I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yes. I think that's appropriate
with this first iteration.
Yeah.
I'm not so worried about the second iteration because the second iteration is a separate beast. But the third iteration is truly a second to the first, right?
Yep.
But I've been asked some really cool stuff. There's a lot of buzz, a lot of excitement.
Oh yeah, Robert Burns. Yeah, you're right, Ben. He wrote poetry about Scotch.
Oh. Huh.
Him and Sugar Kitty are having a discussion about what Mennonite settlements and sorts of stuff.
We got Mennonites and Amish everywhere here. And and our problem that we have here, and I say this, not so much a problem as a concern, is that we have old order. So we do have Mennonites that don't live too far away from us. But in my county is all old order. So old order is really strict.
Yeah.
Really strict. And we've had a really bad problem in the last 2 years of deaths from car accidents.
Oh,
because they refuse. The Mennonites have gotten on board with putting some lights on,
like a little bit of reflective gear.
Not only that, they've actually went to battery operated lights and stuff so you can be seen. And the old order still refuses to. They still will just do these lamps. And I bet you there's been in the last year, let's just say this past year, 2021, in my county alone, there's probably been at least 15 vehicle Amish buggy wrecks.
Uh
What's up, Moose? Moose.
Oh, there's the moose knuckle.
Moose Knuckles. Moose Knuckles.
Oh man. Oh, dude, it's great. It feels so good. It feels so good to be back like before Christmas. Like,
Moose, jump on here, brother.
oh man.
The link's in the chat here. I'll redo it again. I think I can still do it. Because I haven't changed anything else. It should still be there. Moose can jump in here. Moose has got some Canadian type thing to say, eh?
Oh,
Remember watching
Alex.
that? You remember watching freaking oh god, I can't forget Doug and
What is it? What is it?
Kinsey Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was
Oh man.
I remember. I bet you back in the day, I watched that stupid show like a bazillion times. What was the name of the show? Right? They had that. It was
Oh
about
god.
hockey, right?
Uh
Then I don't know what that was about.
oh. Is that the one? That's the one with Paul Newman, right?
No, it's the McKenzie brothers. It was oh god.
The
No.
triplets, right?
Here, he'll straighten this out right now. He'll know right away.
Alex, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, hosers?
Oh,
It's
gotta
straight
have some
brew.
Molson. Gotta have some Molson, eh?
Molson.
It was
Gotta
straight
have the
brew.
Molson.
Oh yeah, and
Strange
by the way,
brew,
guys,
Yeah.
that's hanging moose knuckles. Thank you. You gotta see the full
Oh.
term, not just moose knuckle.
Hanging moose knuckles. That's awesome.
Getting older, things are hanging now. So.
You know what?
That's called gravity.
Yes. And I'm short,
Oh.
so everything will touch the floor soon. Is what I'm getting.
Oh, so you're like Kyle's dad. You know, when he was just bouncing on it,
Yeah.
right?
You got to make sure there's a little less water in the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I used to be a plumber, so I know how to set that. So it'll be all good.
Oh,
I'll
it's
tell you
just-
now, if you want to watch the
Oh,
funniest thing you've ever watched, and I guarantee you haven't watched it, go on YouTube, which you're on your own, it's on your side, and look up the Nut Brawl.
Nut brawl?
The Nut Brawl.
brawl.
Oh,
No,
Like
brawl.
this is
brawl.
an actual thing.
Look up the Nut Brawl. It's a spoof, but dude, it's
Oh,
I watched this back in the day.
oh yeah, I remember seeing that long.
God, I'm telling you what, you want to talk
Oh.
about pissing yourself laughing.
oh my
You
god.
know what I'm talking about. You've seen this house, right?
Yeah, I seen
When
that a
you
long
very
while ago.
first goes to sit down and you hear the kasploosh, you're just like,
Oh
oh,
my God.
Jesus God, that's
And isn't it the one that he keeps sitting on them? It's like, oh,
dude. If you've never watched the Nut Brawl,
Oh my god.
hey Moose, can
Yeah.
Oh.
you have admin rights. Can you put the link in the chat?
Oh.
oh yeah.
I think you're a mod, right?
Did I even write in here yet?
Or-
No, I'm not.
Ah.
Well, that's going to change right now.
Ah.
I better
There
get
we go.
this down here. One second.
Ah. Much better.
But I show you as a, don't I? Aren't you a mod?
That's so funny though.
Alex the moose is dude.
Well,
Man.
all week I've been conservatively loose. See that new? See the logo, man? Bobby, you must have seen
Yeah.
that.
What's that?
Oh.
My new
Yeah.
logo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome.
That was
Hey,
great.
dude,
Oh.
I think you're a moderator, right? Because if I can't make you a moderator, you know what? I got to go on YouTube. Never mind. I'm stupid
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, beside my
That's-
name, I don't have
I
a.
was on StreamYard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, on my name, I don't have.
Hold on. I had to go here and do it.
What's
Ah.
it called?
There you go.
Oh.
Moderator.
You know, I don't think they're talking
are now.
knuckles.
Okay, it'll be going up right in a second.
Yeah. If you have never listened, I'm telling you right now, there's
Sugar
going to be a
kitty.
bunch of people
Oh.
sad because there's people not watching tonight that have never seen this, and they are
Oh my
missing
God.
out.
There it is.
Yeah,
Amazing.
no, I'm back. I mean, fuck, man. You know, it's like, come on.
They're missing out on Zach. This right here. is the funniest flipping thing. You remember the first time you watched this?
Oh yeah.
I
no.
watched it probably 100 times, and I laughed as hard each time as I did the first time I saw it.
It's
Oh,
still funny.
man.
It's still funny just watching it again.
Dude, when he turn up the volume,
Somebody watching it?
someone is. I can hear someone doing it.
It ain't me.
Oh, it's not me.
maybe-
I'm on.
maybe it's
I'm,
just I heard something.
Oh,
well, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you get old.
If I got really good at this, I know that I could play it. I could link it and play it and put it up here, but I'd probably get wiped out because
yeah. Let me see here. Oh, I gotta pop out chat again. Pop out chat.
Oh man, feels good to be back, guys.
Yeah.
it feels damn good to have you back.
It feels good, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
And you know, Dan, you talked about like it wasn't standing up, but you know what, man? For what it is, this Lefroy 10 Sherry Oak is. You know what? I look at this, it's not quite a Ugadal replacement, but it is a pretty good second.
Oogie's good. I like Oogie.
Oogie is fantastic. I mean, you know, plus you get the proof, right? But at least for Lefroy, this one's 48%.
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
nice.
so
My Compass box was
46.
46. Because I was kind of surprised by that, honestly, because I didn't know what to expect. And I don't really, I mean, it's very rare for me to find something
Yeah.
that I even enjoy. There's a couple
Major-
ones out there.
Majority of the Compass box stuff is at 46%. So it's just going to the minimum where you don't have to chill filter it, which I appreciate. Listen, I mean, I don't feel like you're robbing us of anything, right? But they blend it in such a way that it's made to be 46%. It's not just like they proofed it down to 46.
Yeah, because what do I have? I have hedonism here. Compass box, hedonism.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Daniel on that one. You know, it isn't as complicated or as cohesive. Let's call it cohesive. It's a better adjective, right?
I just
Cohesive.
come on here for intelligence. What are you guys doing?
Sorry, man. Like I've my it's firing on all cylinders again, man. I apologize. It's scary. It's scary.
It's amazing. Flipping spectacular. So let me tell you, if you happen to spend some time getting the Baron series and you decide that when you're drinking it, you want to enjoy it, you must let it open up a lot. Get your amount. I mean, at least 30 minutes in open air in your glass.
Oh, Clint.
Because Bond and Hillard, the Bond and Willard, unbelievably changed from what it was to what it is now.
I have Bond and Lillard.
Yeah.
Lillard. Can't even say that word.
Yeah, Bond and Willard. You know, so it wasn't on. I
Lillard.
mean, it's not a brand new pour, right? I mean, it's not a brand new open. But when I poured it and I did it, I went through an acclimation with it. It was okay, but it didn't have a lot of weight.
Did it feel like it was missing something?
30 minutes since I had it, and it's changed a lot. I mean, it
Cool.
it definitely had like a real promising, like a sweet nose, more towards like a traditional bourbon, corn, caramely back, but it still has musk to it. It's like a
Hey, Bobby, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
ECBP.
Yeah.
B518.
Yeah.
I got that as in an advent calendar that a buddy of mine sent me, and dude, it is like freaking drinking like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Well,
Well, there's a couple of them that have that weird. So there's a couple of the ECBBs that have that saccharin. There's a heavy saccharin.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
They don't all have it, but there's a couple of them that have a saccharin note that resonates back on your backside palate. That kind of gives you that like cola soda.
Yes.
Weird.
Yes. But it was like at first I was like, okay, I'm smelling cola, like a uncarbonated cola. And then as I tasted it and I got more, the spice started to come out. Dude, it was like it was Dr. Pepper. It was crazy, dude.
I mean,
It was crazy.
I don't think that's overly surprising.
So listen, man, if you see a B518, shit, man, I'm gonna need that one because that is funky. I like that.
I'm lucky to see regular versions. Unless
let alone a freaking barrel-proof version.
You know what? Oh, look at that guy.
Oh shit.
That
Oh wow.
That is definitely Shane.
Oh, that's totally Shane. What's up,
I mean,
Mr.
it posted on YouTube, right? You guys saw it. I put it out there earlier today.
Yeah, that Elijah Craig barrel proof I got from the Mass and Journeys pick.
Uh-huh.
That was the first barrel proof I've ever had.
Yeah, I missed out on that one.
It sounds like a lot of people did actually, and a lot.
It's
Just
okay.
to throw it out here, and Zach knows this. I did not plan to originally go live today. I was schnookered.
I kind of set this up through Daniel.
Because I really was more about the idea.
So that's how it is now. We're just YouTube friends.
I haven't been able to talk. I've had such a sore throat that I couldn't talk.
Yeah, you guys are they're YouTube dating now. They're just YouTube dating. The romantic ending.
Oh man.
YouTube,
my
Instagram,
goodness.
there's all kinds of datings.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I'll tell you what, though, I've been really impressed. Did you see that? Because I'll tell you, it's really interesting because there's a lot of people that do YouTube, and they're usually really YouTube. And the Instagram people are really Instagram. And there's a couple crossover here and there's, right?
Yep.
And we went through it. So I remember that, so there was this group. There's a couple really signature power groups that kind of hang out together. And you have that like a lot of circles, both YouTube and Instagram. But there was a lot of people raising money for Kentucky, that weren't the heavy hitters like Fred Minix, where they're throwing up a $60,000 bottle.
I went to go donate, looking like, oh, this is a way bigger forum than I have.
But let me tell you, there was an Instagram before that happened. When people were doing it on YouTube and that stuff, there was Instagram doing it too. There was this small group that does a lot together on Instagram. I think in like 3 days they raised like $67,000. Like that.
Yeah.
And it's just Instagram. So but there's really good people over there. It's hard to get into some of that group because they're so tight.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to infiltrate anything. I just, I like teaching, talking, and drinking.
Yeah, no. That was it was crazy. Like I thought it was just like, hey, donate to help, throw some money at some bottles or something like that, and freaking turn it on. It's like, holy, okay, turn that off. I can't even look at that, man.
Henry McKenna was the cheapest one at like $500, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Some of the bottles were selling if I wanted to buy a house.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, the auction went crazy. Man, they did a great job on the auction.
Yeah. It was like,
Well, it does go to show you that that this community as a whole actually gives a rat's ass, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Daniel said it right here, right? So what I was referring to is the Bourbon Bell, right? So
Yeah.
but the group, the Bourbon Rail, did that her first day, but she also got with Ryan and BWF and Tiffany, or not Tiffany, but the Women of Whiskey and Instagram. And then you start pulling the Hood Sommelier in, and you get the Single Barrel Snob, and you start pulling Sleepless Kimmy. You pull this big group of people that all spend a lot of time together and talk.
Yeah.
And they pull their resources together. And it wasn't so much that they were pulling bottles that were super eclectic. It was just a signature group of people that wanted to help Kentucky, because Bourbon with Friends (BWF) is from Kentucky,
Yeah.
and so they were just like, "Hey, what do we do to help?" But you find that in every state, everywhere you go. It just happens to be Kentucky's signature whiskey. But if it would have been someone in another state that was linked to the whiskey tubes, it would have been the same thing.
Yeah.
I would
Cool,
just
man.
like to meet one person that I can call a friend. Drop a free and clear $150,000 on a 750 ml bottle, and then I'll call him friend every day of the week. Let's go to my camp.
Well,
Let's see
it's
yours.
also a that's
I wanna-
probably it's probably coming out. Somebody who probably owns a business. They're gonna write it off as a business expense.
Yeah.
I mean,
They have to
listen,
show a loss, right? So why not show it for a good cause?
I mean,
Cat is loose.
it
I will say every one of these Baron series, as they sit, they get better. Every one of them gets better. I would still say Saffold's the best. The Bond and Seward came back to a strong second. Old Rippy came third. But the one thing they all had as they set, Moose, is they everyone kept and even heightened a little bit of a musty, dusty note.
Yeah.
That musty, dusty note stayed with all three of them.
Yeah, because I bought they were 2-packs. So it was the both bottles together. So I bought two packs of
So was it Bond and Willard and Saffold?
for $90.
Yeah, because usually Old Rippy's separate. Because if you look at so I'll throw them here so you can see. So the WB Saffold, and I think this is why they are paired. I remember this being a thing when I remember seeing it. These two look bottle-wise exactly the same bottle.
Yeah.
The Old Rippy, however, is not like the rest.
Yeah. No, it's those two
interesting.
bottles. Yeah.
Yeah, the big difference in bottle shape. Now, I used to see this on the shelves in California when I worked out there all day long. And first time I saw it, I was like, I don't know what this is. So I just called Steve. That's what I do. And he's like, he's like, hey, it's this and this and this and this and this and this and this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, should I get it? He's like, no, I got all that stuff.
What are the ages on the Saffold in that? I don't even know. I just wanted them to drink them, to try them out, because I know Doug and them drink them a lot.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't research anything. I just went to do it because I heard everybody talking about it. And I was like, because everybody was like talking on this big bandwagon lately about it.
Oh.
And I was like, I remember doing this with Steve like
2 years ago.
no, years ago.
Yeah,
Years ago.
I seen reviews on the other one there. What's the? I can't remember. My brain's not working right now. I just
Old Rippy,
No. The part.
Bond and Willard.
Yeah, the Bond and Lillard. I watched a bunch of reviews on it. They were like 4 years ago.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So you have some on your bar, right?
Well, I don't have them yet. They're sitting at my cousin's, like normal. I've got
I'm
about 40
curious to
bottles
say,
right now.
is there different batches?
Yes, I have batch 1 in those kits that I bought.
These are all batch 1.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I don't know if it's batch 2s or anything, but the ones I got were
Let's
batch
see if
1.
it says anything. I didn't research any of this. So sorry.
Saffold is a blend of 6, 8, 10, and 12.
But I'll tell you, it's got
Thanks, Sugar Kitty.
weird, funky, musty note to it. I don't know. I mean, Steve's had this for years. I don't know how many years, but time. I wish I could figure out. I wish I knew all the codes on these barcodes, but I don't really pay attention to them anymore.
It's pretty bad. I went to the city to drop my son off to fly to his mom's, and I went to 3 liquor stores in the city, and if I knew I could get lots of secondary market Buffalo Trace prices, I could have came out with a truckload of Buffalo Trace. That's like almost all they had. Like actually legitly Buffalo Trace, not like Buffalo Trace distillery, like Buffalo Trace. And so the only bottles I found out of the 3 stores that were different was the Michter's bourbon and the I've never tried the Woodford Rye. So I'm actually drinking Woodford Rye right now. I like it. But it was the only different bottles. I was like, holy! And she says there's an international shortage of American whiskey in Canada right now.
Huh.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, but the border's open for Canada right now, right?
Yeah, but I have more selection here than in by 5 liquor stores I've been in lately. So, so it's like it's not even appealing to me anymore. I'm just gonna keep my bottles coming from the States and be done with it.
Yeah.
One at a time.
Well, I mean, I listen. I'm starting to see like Buffalo Trace just sitting on the shelves now.
Oh,
Even though that they're allocated like one a person per day, you know.
yeah.
I mean, hell, there for a while you didn't see it.
Well, I honestly today I bet you I've seen 60 bottles of it.
Kitty, I'll tell you right now, if you see Safel that's still sitting on a shelf, I'd grab it if the price is right.
Yeah.
It's very good for like an occasional sipper for what you like and all that stuff. I think that's what's really nice about it is you can go back to it and it gives you this weird
Interesting.
it seems a lot dustier than it is. It definitely has that little bit of old style to it.
But that's not a bad thing, right?
No, not at all.
Good thing, yeah.
You know, I
65.
guess the hard thing is when you're saying 65, which is actually probably about what it should be, but it's a 375, so it feels unnatural.
Yeah. I got mine for what are they, 45 a piece? That's because they were the two together, but
Yeah.
from New York,
New York.
Jersey, or maybe it was Jersey. No, it's New York. Same with that. Angels Envy 110 proof store pick.
Oh.
Shane got me on that. Adam.
Shoots.
I gotta do this once in a while because I'm proud of this logo. Hey.
That's awesome.
It's a Booker's bottle in his hand, dude.
That's awesome. It's
That's
so
funny.
awesome.
He's good, man. Chris is freaking good.
Oh, is that Luddig?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luddig's very good with graphics.
Oh my God, he's amazing. I'm just so proud because it's like my little logo.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
you know,
all right then.
listen, it's small things like that, right? Because in order to get your logo to do that, there's a lot of shit you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to go out and figure your logo, get it designed, then you got to get it vectored before you go get image it, and you can't use your image unless they're vector. It's
Yeah.
I mean, everybody starts somewhere. My weird thing was I never anticipated to do anything.
Yeah.
This was not even on my radar at all. The only reason this came to be is I stopped traveling with COVID, and I was watching more and more with my brother because I was home, and we had been drinking so long. And every channel we watched, we had the same comment over and over again. Wow, this person's right, and this person has a great palate, but they're not telling jack shit of how to do it.
Yeah.
So you can't grow a community because every day someone is leaving beer to bourbon in their 20s, and they have no clue what they're doing. If we don't have the ability to teach them how to drink, how to find that palate, how to find that nose, how to do that, you're going to lose.
You're absolutely right, Bobby. I mean, think about it. Think about it. For us that started like back in like let's say like 2017, right? It feels like so freaking long ago, but it really wasn't. How many freaking YouTube videos did we have to freaking watch to like really learn tasting notes? We literally had to gobble.
Watching, not because they taught it. No one taught how to taste.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. We had to gobble up content after content. You know, oh, they're doing this bottle. I'll go get it, and I'll see if I can find similar types of notes. You know, it wasn't taught that. Listen, your tasting profile is your tasting profile.
Woo-hoo.
The whole trick is, can you find that same note in this bottle over here in this bottle?
Right.
And if
just
you
wanted
can do
something.
that,
Well, and
and if
Steve,
you can do that,
Steve knew more about whiskey than anybody on any channel. Nobody knew what my brother knew. I mean, not even close. And we would be sitting there talking, but he wasn't really strong and confident in his palate with things. And I was really confident with being a teacher and instructor, going through and doing my stuff. And so I was finding that, most of the time I was being able to identify whiskeys better because I was doing X. And so he's like, you need to have a channel where you just teach someone how to drink and taste. And that was originally the only reason I even considered doing it. And you figure that was, 2020, right? I think I've only been doing this since 2020. And quite honestly, there's a solid chance in the next year to two, this may be the only job I have is whiskey and cigars.
I guess I won on Adriana's channel. I won a
that's freaking awesome. A sample
What'd you win,
flight,
a
yeah,
Saffel?
just
I
a
don't know.
saffle flight, a saffle flight.
Saffel flight. There you go.
Oh,
All one bottle.
I just pour it in 3 different ones.
Yeah,
First
Yeah.
pour, second pour, third pour.
that's what you got to do to somebody one of these days. Go blind with them and just have all the same.
Dude, that would be, oh God, that would be brilliant. That would be so good.
No, man, you would. That's almost wrong, but I
No,
get
because
it.
what you could do is you could be
I
like,
get it.
you could be straight up with like nothing more than the, hey, this is nothing more than a beam flight.
Yeah, but you got to realize though, you're bending somebody's mind at the same time though, because you got to think about it, right? Every time you can drink that same whiskey, today, tomorrow, an hour from now, how it changes. If
Okay,
you were
John
blind
T,
to the same
okay,
fruit,
I'm going to call John T out. He has no right saying this.
you win everything. Actually,
Trombetta wins everything.
yeah, John T has more wins than.
Oh, Brady.
I'm just starting to
More
get
wins than Brady.
I won on Chris's channel, Moose Express. Yeah, I'm gonna start digging a tunnel here soon. Probably the easiest way.
Daniel, that's hilarious. Yeah, one more item to need the Moose Express.
I need to get 15 friends to grab 1 bottle each and bring it across to get bottles at a time. Because I don't want to. My cousin, she won't even do 2. But
Do you have a spare room that if I make the trip, I can get drunk and party?
well, I could make a room. I'd put you out in the shed. Just kidding. No, I gotta. No, I gotta.
hey,
Understand?
he's a Marine. He's slept in worse.
Hey, listen, the Gunny's cigar little thing is out in his shed. We have no problem going out there. Listen, as long as you got a Mr. Buddy and an O2 monitor, so I know I'm not gonna like suffocate, I'm good.
Yeah. I could find you a Mr. Buddy to hold.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
No, you know what Mr. Buddy is, right?
No, I know what it is.
Yeah, the
I
Mr.
no,
Buddy heaters.
my son doesn't. My son moved to his mother's in May, so his room's always open.
Perfect.
No, it's
oh, Daniel.
Not
That's
perfect
a
that
good
he's
one.
there. Perfect that it's a place for me to be.
I
Oh, look at that. Nice high five on the way across.
know that's more if she backhands me all the time because she's. Oh, Bobby, people are thinking I'm trying to twinsy you now with the bookers. Difference is my bookers. There's probably only 3 there, but multiples of 3. You have all the bookers.
Well, I only have
42 of them.
no. God, I wish.
42.
I think I have 15.
Yeah, well, I got 10 bottles, but I got 4 of Donahoe because I was searching all over Canada for these things, right? So then I seen Granny's batch ones, so I ordered them. They friggin' came in as Donahoe.
Oh,
So then I
I
called
hate that.
I called the guys. He says, "Oh yeah, we got 2019. So we have Teresa's batch," and he says we have. They don't say it here in Canada. They don't even know that. They don't know what Granny's batch is. They go by the numbers. And then I said, "Oh, so you have Teresa's batch?" He goes, "Is that what it's called?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they go, and we have 2020-01. We got 2 of those left. I'm like, you know what? On your website, it showed 2020-01, and you sent me 21-01. So I said, I'll take those 2. So I bought them, and then I grabbed Teresa's batch. I grabbed a Teresa's batch, which isn't amazing
Cheers, Lilith.
compared to Granny's and Donahoe, but
What's up?
I'd like to get the new ones if I could. But I see that all the time. Like this,
So they pop up here in Ohio. I mean, I know Clinton has saw most of them.
and Adam sees.
So there's certain ones though that if they come up like that, Moose, some of the older ones like Teresa's batch.
Yeah.
There's a couple of those you don't want to get.
No, I didn't like the Teresa's batch. I actually
Teresa's batch was actually when it came out, there was like some mad hate that went to Booker's over it because it was so bad.
You know what? I don't know who Daniel H is in the chat. Just kidding.
I don't know that guy either. He just like keeps popping up. Like I'm not sure.
Doug H. Is it Friday at Fred's today? On a Wednesday? Started early, guys. Like I'm off till the 4th now, so
Yeah, I am as well. I'm off for a while.
I left at 2:30 or woke up at 2:30 this morning, got my son to the city for his flight, came back.
Zach, how happy was your family, dude? Go.
Oh, dude. So like Zoe and Anson didn't even know
Oh, really?
when they came to pick me up. So yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Oh, the baller's here. I didn't even see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he jumped in here.
Baller.
So it's been
Lilith.
fantastic, man. Not even gonna lie. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm already past what I thought I was gonna do. So, I think is Kalori on tonight? Mash and Drop should be.
Yeah.
On.
I think he just went on.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it a wrap because I have some shit I have to do here like immediately. Like smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
Because my throat isn't scratchy enough.
Yeah, the hard stuff. Gotta keep that whiskey voice, Bobby.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah. It's like what's the name?
You know what you how are you doing?
Off the Simpsons, the sisters, Marge's sisters.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Hey Homer. What are you doing, Homer?
Yeah.
Oh, look at there. There's Alex. Oh.
What?
Okay. Well, hey man. Bobby, are we gonna move this thing in like 30 minutes to like Instagram?
It ain't gonna take me 30 minutes. Do you need 30 minutes?
I'm gonna have to go put a hellion to bed, so I may need 30 minutes.
So you tell me what time you want me to go on. It's 9:10 now. You want me to go to 9:10?
Yeah, let's say in like 30 minutes we'll move this thing to Instagram.
All right, yeah. I'll go live on my Instagram and we'll go there. So
Hear that, everybody?
I have Instagram. We're gonna do whiskey and cigars on Instagram at 9:40. All right, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. So, of the Baron series tonight, the key takeaways is pour them, let them breathe. It's okay to taste them, okay to sip them, but pour them deep enough you can take multiple tastes because they get better after 30 minutes. Each one of them does.
Fantastic.
The Bond and Willard changes the most. It actually brings sweet notes as it sits, which it does not come out of the bottle with. WB Saffel is the hitter of the 3, and Old Rippy has its place. It's just behind the other 2.
Yeah.
So I love everybody in here. I'm happy to see my brother Zach. I'm happy to see all you guys. I've been away way too long. My voice is getting better as I talk. So maybe I've just been too quiet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Moose, I miss talking to you, brother.
Much
I think you
appreciated,
guys all
Moose.
got messages today. I'm going to the post office tomorrow, getting all that stuff done tomorrow. I've had a lot of shit. I just haven't been here or had the funds to do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So things are squared away. So, like always, everybody in the world's nice. Everybody's just waiting for someone to be nice to them. Be that person that's nice.
But hold on.
amazing
And
people.
In the words of Bobby, that got me through the last month, everyone just be quick to patience. Cheers.
Only way you're going to hear the good stuff. All right. Cheers, everybody. Italian out.
Love y'all.
Love you.